Good morning
Good
again, my
morning.
dear.
Yes, we got this full moon.
I want to hear all about it.
Full moon. But first, we're brought to you by Weather Tight Windows, our sponsor. And if it's not tight,
It ain't right.
Ain't tight, it ain't
I
right. That's
understand.
exactly right.
All right.
It's the sun in Scorpio, which rules the kind of stuff that's been in the papers lately, kind of sex, that kind of thing. And so for each one of the 12 signs for Scorpios, whenever it's a full moon, it brings matters to a climax, so to speak. For Scorpios, it's in the first house of their physical self versus their partners. And it's sort of the Scorpio is going to have to realize that they have to meet their partner halfway. And neither one of those signs, Scorpio or Taurus, is known for giving in. And yet a compromise is the only way out of that particular situation. For Sagittarians, the sun is in their 12th house of their own undoing. So it gets down to work is going to make bigger demands on them and their psyche, and yet the last thing they want to do is work harder. They really don't want to do that, yet they have no choice. It's sort of that's what's coming up now for them. For Capricorns, it is the matters are to achieve a long-standing hope, wish, goal, or objective, but to take your creativity and find a way to apply it to achieve that hope, wish, goal, or objective. For Aquarians, 10th house of career and public standing, 4th house of home. The big choice is between obligations at work versus obligations at home. And ordinarily, I'm a big fan of dealing, with your obligations at work. But I got to tell you, for Aquarians, they need to deal with matters at home is much more important than the work matter.
Okay.
This time. For Pisces, it has to do with long-distance travel, negotiations, contracts, and agreements, and important matters at a distance. Something that they've been negotiating for reaches a climax today. And I got to tell you, Pisces, the deal that's on the table right now is the best deal you're going to get, so they should take it instead of trying to hold out for more. For Aries, it's about other people's resources flowing their way. The money gods are actually, it's almost like somebody sprinkled a little luck onto the Aries, that money matters go very, very well for them. Real estate and property matters go well for them. It's about making more money for the Aries. For Tauruses, the moon is in their sign, the sun is in their partner sign, and that's another sign that's going to have to come to a compromise. But I got to tell you, the Taurus is going to win on that one.
Okay. Well,
So
she always does.
Yeah, they do, because they just don't quit. So the Taurus is the one that's going to have the upper hand as far as that goes. For Geminis, they have to be really careful not to shoot themselves in the foot. And they are likely to stand on a principle that will not support them, that will not hold them up. And they get done in by their refusal to come off whatever it is they've decided they're going to do.
Okay.
As far as a work situation goes. For Cancers, this is actually a pretty fun full moon for them. They're one of the guys who are going to have a great time with it, because it's the love principle being applied in their life in a very, very creative way. But friends help them out, a group or group associates help them out, but it is something that is near and dear to the Cancer's heart that they get as a result of it. For Leos, this is a rough full moon for Leos.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's only one. It'll be over in a day or two.
Okay.
But for Leos, in their particular case, the moon is in their 10th house of career and public standing. So rather than go for the home effort, they should go for the professional effort.
Okay.
Because the professional effort trumps the home situation. For Virgos, contracts, negotiations, agreements, important matters at a distance go the Virgos' way. And they also need to sign on the dotted line that they've gotten as good an offer as they're going to get, and they shouldn't press for more. And they should actually, to Virgos, I say, take the money and run like a thief. And then for Libras, the last sign, this also, the money gods are smiling on them, but they benefit from unearned income, where Aries benefit from the fruits of their labor. Libras benefit from other people's resources flowing their way. And it's something that they've been working on probably for 4 or 5 months. Finally get the go-ahead that, yes, there'll be more money at the end of your month instead of more month at the end of your money, so that's good news.
Back to the Hard Rock, Andrew.
Oh, lucky you. It's a fun place to be. So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac for the full moon.
Well, thank you very much, my dear. We look forward to seeing you next Wednesday.
Always a pleasure.
And see if we can dial up some more good news for everybody.
Yeah, we'll have lots better news next week.